I am going to show you how to get a graphing calculator emulator on your desktop so that you can have a calculator at home if you don't have one. So here's what you do. First thing you have to do is you have to find the graphing calculator. So I'm going to go to web browser. I'm using Google Chrome. You can use anything you want. I'm going to go to Google, and the graphing calculator emulator is called actually WabbitMu. So I'm going to start typing in here WabbitMu. When I do so, it's going to pop up to this bar up here because that's the way my browser works, but we're just doing a regular web search. So I'm typing in oops, there it goes, WabbitMu. That's WabbitMu, and I'm going to press enter. So here are the results from my search engine. There's WabbitMu here, WabbitMu here. We want the download, so we're going to go to this link here. You know you're going to the right place if you are going to codeplex.com, and I am going to go here. If you are having difficulties following my instructions on how to get a calculator on your computer, there are plenty other ones here. Here's one here, there's one down here. So there's other people out there doing the same instructions. So let me click on this, and up comes the Codeplex website. So there are a whole number of downloads that you could do to get one of these graphing calculators. By the way, this is we're getting a TI-84 or a TI graphing calculator. We can get an 84 or an 83 or anything we want from this website. So here are all the downloads. I'm going to do the recommended download for me. I have a Microsoft operating system, so this is what it's recommending for me. If you have a Macintosh, you probably want to download this one. If you have an Android operating system, you might want to download this one. So I'm going to click on it. It's going to automatically download for me. You may have to answer a question, do you want to download this on your computer? It's downloading right here for me. You didn't even see it, but there was one arrow that went down here. And here it is, the WabbitMu executable file. I want to run this. So for me, I just click on it. You may have to click on it and type, say yes to running it. So if I click on it, it's going to run. It's going to ask me, it needs a file called a ROM file. I do not have a ROM file on my computer, so I'm going to create one by clicking here. So then I'm going to type next, and it's going to give me a whole list of possible calculators that I might want. In my school, we mostly have TI-84 pluses, so I'm going to click on this one. If you want a silver edition, you can get this one. I have never seen a Plus C silver edition, but it's probably a nice calculator. So this is the type that I'm going to download. So I'm going to type next, and it's telling me it needs a calculator operating system is required in addition to this ROM image. And how do I want to get it? I'm just going to download it. So I'm going to say that's fine. I'm going to finish. It's asking me for a name for this. I'm going to call it TI-84 plus ROM. The only reason this is here is because I've done this before, but I'm going to just do it again. So I'm going to call it TI-84 plus. The ROM is going to go on automatically. I'm going to save it. Do I want to replace it? Sure, because, oh, so I did it, and my graphing calculator popped right up on my computer. Your calculator might not pop up this way. It might pop up in a very small window where you can't see the calculator. If that's the case, you want to go up here to View and hit Enable Skin. When you do that, your calculator will pop up. Also, your calculator might not pop up on. Sometimes my calculator freezes, and the way you fix that is you just resize it. So you grab a corner and you just pull it in. You grab a corner, pull it in. You can pull one down here. Grab a corner, Okay. Sometimes your calculator might come up like looking blank like this, and you start pressing buttons and nothing happens, and you want to know what's going on. The problem is you haven't turned your calculator on. When you turn it on, you can say 5 times 6, and you can get 30. You can put an equation into the y equals key. I'm going to do 2x squared minus 4. You can graph it. Get the table the same way I get the table. And we're good to go with a graphing calculator. So now let's get to doing some math.